Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's PS4 here, and welcome back to War of the Monsters. As last time, we went through the adventure mode of Agamo, the rock terror with the alternate costume that resembles a sweet tooth mech. And probably one of the most interesting playthroughs that I've had so far with the monsters. So yeah, if you haven't already, go check out the previous video in the description playlist down below if you want to. Again, these are repeat-ish-esque videos, so I don't blame you if you don't. But it was definitely interesting. Way more interesting than I was expecting it to be. But anyway, today we move on to monster number 8, I want to say? Let's see. Number 7, actually. I guess today 7 is not as lucky as I would hope. For today, we have Togera, the Godzilla ripoff, who is definitely not as good. How do I put it? Well, here's the thing. Combat-wise, he's actually pretty decent. He's kind of on par with Conger. You know, he's got 6 strength, 6 speed, and he's got a pretty good long-range attack. And a good short-range special, and he is my number 4 character. However, despite how good he is, he's not too interesting as a character in general, and I'll get more into that soon enough. But he definitely has a lot of good combos for him. You know, besides his basic light attacks, heavy attacks, he's also got his head impale, he's got his tail whip, his triple tail whip flash, chomp chomp. He's got a lot of good, interesting attacks. Although, of course, me being the noob that I am when it comes to fighting games, I don't abuse any of them. I just like the way he fights in general, so there's that. But yeah, overall, Togera is always an actual fightable character, but not too interesting in terms of concepts. And that's just me, personally. I can't explain why, it just is. Costume-wise, as you see right here, he's also kind of bland when it comes to costumes, too. You know, his second costume, if I remember right, is the purple-ish costume, where literally he just changes a different shade of purple, that's it. His third costume makes him silver, which is pretty cool. His fourth costume, I just absolutely hate. It's the worst costume, it's the worst alternate costume of all the monsters, in my opinion. And sure enough, because of the way I have things set up, I'm going to be using it. Because if you haven't seen the other videos at this point, the reason I choose the fourth alternate skin for each monster, one, because you know it's varied, you know it's completely different, and two, because there's never one monster that actually uses their fourth skin costume, thus making the playthrough a little more unique. However, the fourth costume for Togera sucks. I just really hate it, more so than Magmo's costume, and his is literally just, well, you know. But if you don't, go check it out, yada yada. So that's probably the best. And of course, I got this little slate on, that's probably gone away by now, basically giving you the character bio, which you're probably not surprised by. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, guys, I'm kind of tired at this point. Like, I'm not doing these videos, you know, back to back, granted, that'd kill my voice, but it does get a bit repetitive trying to re-explain things that are key explaining. So if you want a better explanation of that, probably go to the very first episode of Praetor. You know, just as an opinion. But anyway, with that said, it's time for Skin a Go-Go onto Adventure mode. And sure enough, the first mission we have, Day of the Colossus, which not only of the tutorial that I showed you for part 1, but is also the map that's based for King Kong, or has Conger, the King Kong ripoff, as its main starring host. And sure enough, he shows all the King Kong traits. He destroys military things, he climbs up walls like the monkey that he is, because that's what monkeys do. When the army tries to attack him or is just flying by, he takes whatever is nearby and just impales the helicopter. And of course, in some instances, the helicopters try and capture him. However, he's freaking King Kong, he cannot be captured. Literally the only difference here is now it's monster time! And yeah, F this costume. This is so boring to me. And the funny thing is, originally the Kinetic Club's alternate fourth skin was going to be his fourth skin. But instead they decided to give it the Satanic Devil. which is just, I'm sorry guys, I just hate it. I really hate it. It's so lame. It's just so dull. But anyway, to go into things, so each character has their own different long-range attack. Togera's case, he's got a bit of a plasma breath. What makes this interesting is that it does a lot of damage, however, unlike an actual fire breath, it doesn't last long. It doesn't actually burn the enemy, like, say, a fire truck. And because of that, it's pretty pathetic. But it is pretty damaging when you get to, get off. And it actually goes through walls, too, so I guess that's a plus. Now my face. I would love if I hit him right into the building and just crush him. That would have been hilarious. Also, as a bit of a thing that I forgot to mention during the tutorial, get off me! Let go! Let go! Break, there we go. As a bit of a thing that I forgot to mention at the, during the tutorial thing, but you can probably figure it out by yourselves. Stop doing that! Why are you grabbing me so often? You're wasting your energy if I didn't miss. These little orbs here, these green and blue orbs and radioactive symbols, those are your respective meter for healers. You know, green does your health, and blue does your stamina meter / special meter. So grab those whenever you want to get a special attack, or if you just need a desperate heal and there's nothing nearby, or there's no other way to actually heal. Actually, no, my king, that's the only way you can heal. No monster actually has a healing attack. That'd be cool, but probably overpowered. And thus we have map number 1 done. So yeah. After each map for each time you complete a stage, you get yourselves a set amount of tokens. Now, I don't know the specifics of it, but what I have estimated is that, well, the first 2 are the obvious ones. You know, you get it based on how high you are in the difficulty and how far you are in the actual adventure mode. The other 2 are speculation, but I think you get more tokens depending on how long it takes for you to actually, you know, win the map and how much HP you have by the end of things. So, yeah, if you want to try and go for that high ranking, try not to get hit. Maybe it'll do something for you. And then, of course, when you can save the game, you know, not like any other fighter, you can actually save the game in the middle of the adventure mode. So, if you have to go to the movies or a friend's house or whatever, you can just continue from where you left off after you're done. And you got yourself 2 memory card slots. This is more so a reference to the PS2, where you actually could choose which slot you could actually put the save file in, because memory cards weren't actually an external thing. However, in the PS4's case, you can choose whichever. It's no big deal. I'm just going for the first one because, well, it's the first one, and 2 because, well, it has all my other current save files. As you can tell from the pattern here, for each map that you do, or for each time you save, it'll state it as the monster as well as the map that you're about to head to. For example, as you'll see when we're done with the next map, it's gonna be labeled as Togera at Gambler's Gulch. And hey, how fitting enough? Yeah. Seriously, his default costume is much cooler than his actual costume. That tells you something. So he kills that thing. And now it's time for the evil brother, good brother fight. Ironically enough, though, we are the good brother in this case. So yeah, Togera, not really much to talk about in terms of, you know, just concepts. Like, I really can't say much about him. He's a good character to fight as, but there's not much just creativity in my opinion. What's really interesting is his actual map. This place is based off of Las Vegas, as you can tell from the, you know, the little base, you know, figurines. You know, the Seattle Needle right there, the Universal Globe that was right here that fell off. You got yourself a casino with a scantily clad women. For the good old perverts. A casino, in general, with a woman. Yeah, F you. I'll let you do that. And here we get ourselves a sign, which killed the other Togera. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. And now the military intervenes! Here we get Robo-47, the leader of the militia. And, well, nothing's gonna be a bit more shooky. Oh, when in doubt, run away! Or more specifically, run away to his attack and grab yourself a sword to burn, to attack with. So yeah, plasma breath, go, power, plasma! Doesn't do much. Really, the sword is what I'm here for, because it deals a lot of damage. So yeah, the sword, as you can tell, functions like a regular club. Not as durable, unfortunately, but it's pretty cool set piece, and a lot of these actual function similarly. You know, you got the little, you know, if you saw that, like, a side, that was the impaler weapon. The head of the snake actually worked as an explosive, which is pretty cool. Did he go invisible? Oh Christ, he went invisible. No, 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 ah! No! Dang it! I didn't want him to grab that, you troll! But yeah, now he's invisible. When he's invisible, you can't attack him. Well, you can attack him, but it's very difficult to do so. Payback. No, get off, get off, get off, get off me, 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 right about now. Thank you. Come on, get over here. Let's try. I know how to combo with my buddy Togera. I know how to combo. Bam, bam, bam. Get out. Yeah, that's right. Get out. Oh, if only I finished him off. Poor guy. Boom! Blow up and stay down. And now I gotta find a supplement for the fan charger. Because the one already burned out. That's not good. That's no good. So, give me a quick second here. While I rummage through my little case of chargers. I'm gonna need one. There we go. Fully charged. Ready to go. And ready to get the fan rolling. So, let's go. Charge up. Let the fan play. And while my other charger is charging up, we'll head over to our next destination. I think this is actually the first time I've done this in any of the playthroughs, so this is definitely unique. Unique enough, anyway. So we'll do another save. And like I said before, Togera at Gambler's Gulch. And it'll do that for every other map that we go to. So we'll resave over this. And a unique map. Now, despite the poster, this is actually not Congress. Rather, we are at Rosdale Canyon, which is based on Area 51, so makes sense. But here we got ourselves. Hey, it's our cousins! Our satanic cousins, the ants! Giant mutant ants. I don't even. But yeah, these guys are kind of a joke. You see? I just killed one by stomping on it. It lasted 3 seconds. So yeah, here you get yourself a bit of a movement rush. Up to 8 of these ants here, and they reach from this little hole right here. Hey, good way of tying it into the adventure mode. It's unique. But yeah, they're nothing. Literally just one regular combo from you is just enough to actually kill the thing. However, if you do feel like you're being challenged, there's a mortar right here you can use to actually kill things. I'll be careful with these guys as well, because they will actually grab this health thing, pick up here, and heal themselves up, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, they have 4 defenses, they're easy to beat. Let's see how much damage we actually deal with the boulder. Right in the red. And dead. And now... the last one, which apparently was slower than the others. There we go. See? One shot, that's it. And now... as you probably could have predicted, it's boss battle time! This is Goliath Prime, the advanced version of Robo 47, and sure enough, he's a pain. So the way this works here is you may be throwing these little bombs at us. What you're supposed to do is grab them and throw them right back at them. Simple, right? Now, here's my thing with this fight. If this is your first time going through the adventure mode, I don't recommend doing what I'm doing and actually just jumping in the air and grabbing them, because... yeah, if you're not good, if you're not very precise, you can actually blow up. You know, these things are explosive on contact. What we're supposed to do here, or what I recommend doing, is wait for you in front to throw the things, and then just picking them as they fall down. Now, these things do have a time limit. They do go off on their own after a set period of time, so you do want to be quick with this. When you see them flashing yellow like so, you throw them. When they're red, they're about to explode, and... oh, that would have been cool if they actually exploded right as it's rolling right near him, instead of actually usual way. Yeah, it's just a rinse and repeat fight. Not much to it. But yeah, I've been getting a lot better with the grab catches, so I actually have a reason to do this. And of course, the special does not work here! Oh, I got my meat! Boom! That works. Come on, throw him at me. There's one more. Bam! And this, he falls behind, and now we engage in round 2. Where he's actually going to be giving us a bit of a headache. So when he's not chasing you, he could be doing some things a little interestingly. Maybe you'll see pretty soon. Maybe. Ow! I was hoping to hit him, but apparently as unallowed. Get away from me. So yeah, he's gonna chase you around, he's gonna try and attack you like a normal enemy would. Don't blame him. If he's not gonna try and outright combo you, he's gonna try and grab you, so be wary! Be wary! Be wary! Get away from me! Really? Really get away when they throw the boulders like that? It's just so stupid. Get away! Seriously, why can I not... it usually works. So what he's gonna do, when he's not chasing you, is this little charge attack. What you're supposed to do is hide behind these pillars and wait for him to actually go. Alternatively, with certain characters, you can actually use their specials or this little boulder here and interrupt him. I don't recommend that being your main source of actually, saving your life, but it can be helpful as a bit of a creating breathing room. Oh, this is not well, yeah, because I know. There we go. So we interrupt his attack there that time. They grab a special attack, or they do the same thing. Now, contacting him during his charge attack is not actually going to hurt you, thank goodness. That'd be incredibly unfair if that were the case. So you gotta do that, do that. Let me throw that at you. F you. No! I want to use my special! I want to use my special! I want to use my special! Let's do this. Does this actually interrupt him? Of course not. It's not that powerful after all. Oh, let me grab the HP. Let me grab the HP. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Okay, now we go to phase 2, top mode. Here, you actually do want to get on the pillars. Because if you're not, you're going to get hit like that. And he can kind of juggle you, which is a pain in the neck. Now, depending on how long this phase goes on, how many times he actually does this, you may not want to be worried about the pillars here, because these eventually do give up. Now, hopefully you'll beat him way before that ever becomes an issue, but if it does, well, there you go. He also does this little trick, which I didn't even know he did at first. I also forgot. I mean, I just never ran into it, but yeah, he will do that, so be wary. I'm gonna die from this. How did I survive that? Come on, let me grab... Let me... Oh, grab me. Yeah, thank you, Boulder. No, I'm gonna die! I don't want to die yet! I don't want to die! Hurry! Dang it! Really? I got shut down by a freaking tank. That's BS. Oh, now he's doing this. And for the record, for those of you guys that are worrying, don't. If you do lose a life, it respawns within the next map, so you don't have to worry about just keeping it alive or carrying it over through the other maps. You can relax a little bit. Oh. Go, power plasma breath! Do 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 do. Go plasma breath! He's gonna kill me! Oh, hey, he knocked me off the platform. Thanks, guy. No, get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me! Yeah. Nope. Is he gonna take damage? Okay, here we go. One more plasma. Never mind. I was gonna say, one more plasma breath will do the trick, but I don't have enough for it. Well, the boulder will work just fine. And now he malfunctions. His propellers start going off weirdly. His right arm's about to pop off right about now. And of course he tries to reattach it, however, it's too late. It's overrun, the virus has kicked in, and now he's done. Thus, we've won the match, making up a decent 6,300 battle tokens. Nice, I love the even numbers. I love it when things get even. Because I'm so OCD'd that way. And now, as a bit of a tie into this map, we move on to Metro City, the home to the Praetor. And probably the most frustrating map in adventure mode for a lot of people, myself included. And a little fun fact, for whatever reason, you know, despite the, how this map's gonna work, or this mission's gonna work, you know what I mean? You cannot actually choose this map in free-for-all unless there's only 2 of you. You know, you and one opponent. If you go any higher than that, it's inaccessible for whatever reason. Which is weird considering they give you 2 enemies to fight here. And you know what the worst part is? They both actively attack you! I'm not kidding. These guys actually go out of their way to fight you. And they don't attack each other, they will both go straight for you. It is BS. So first thing I would recommend doing, come here and grab the invisibility power-up. And then, go after Praetor. Because Praetor has the weakest defense of the 2 characters. And the weakest defense in general, but my point still stands. Go for her first, just to make the job a little easier for you. Conquer will take a little extra time, but Praetor you can knock out pretty easily and just keep moving forward. So, yeah, here we go. But yeah, they both actively attack you. They don't let up. Oh no, she's gonna heal up. Come on, fire. There we go, just enough. Just enough to do the finishing blow. Now, what I really need... Well, that also would work. What I was really going to go for. Do that. Okay, now we'll grab the special. Make my life a little easier. What I was hoping for, actually, is a battery. Because I know there's one on top of one of these towers. Yeah, wookie wookie! Hiya! Goodbye! Perfect timing. Oh, there's another one. Ah, here it is. There's a battery. I knew I was right. Oh, there's actually 2 of them. 3 of them, even. Let's do that. Oh, friggin' I would love that little tweak combo if I could have made that work. And now I'm just gonna burn him with my plasma breath. Here, have a good drink of fire. Yeah, we're so awesome. Our tail actually went through the building. And sure enough, we didn't get as many tokens as the previous map, of course, because that's a boss map, so what you expect. But we did pretty decently. I gotta say, we did pretty good. The fan is going, right? Yes, it is. And the laptop's good. Okay, so it was just making a weird sound. Kind of freaked me out a bit. But anyway. Moving forward, we go to the next map. And now it's time for a bit of a fun little story for story time here at the Century Airfield, home to everybody's favorite unlockable character, the Raptros. Because there's 2 of them clearly, as you can see. But yeah, Raptros. I absolutely hate this map in adventure mode for one reason alone, which you're gonna see pretty soon. Oh, well, that's not what I was expecting. Let's not even get my special off. That's what I'm expecting. These guys love abusing the explosives in this map. I don't know why, they just do! And apparently now they're starting to abuse the freaking impaling rods. But I need to get some pain, excuse me. Get away from me, get away from me. I want my health, I want my health, I want my health. Give me my health, give me my health, give me my health. Full heal! Let's try this again. Yeah, you're not. Stop it. Seriously! Now, thankfully, these guys actually do hit each other on occasion, but not always. So while I'm... Jeez! Yes! So while I'm getting a headache from fighting these guys, allow me to give you guys a bit of a story involving the Century Airfield here. So back when I was playing this game about 2003 or 2005, I can't remember which year, it was around the time that the Monster House came out in theaters on Halloween. So long story short, we'd done some movies. I was thoroughly scared of the Monster House. It being the first horror movie in a sense I'd ever experienced. terrifying as all hell. After the Guns movies, I was playing through the adventure mode of War of the Monsters, and I think, funnily enough, I was actually playing as Raptors this time around. And I was in the Century Airfield. I think it was one if not the last map I was going through before I was heading up to bed at night, because, you know, again, 2003, 2005, I've been a little kid by now. So here I am, sleeping as a kid. And I don't know if you've had this, where you go into kind of multiple dreams, where at one point you're having one dream, and then it just switches to a different dream for no apparent reason, other than just to screw with you. I had that as a kid, where the first dream I had was, of course, playing to the monster house. I was being chased by its video game style, like a video game adaptation. Jeez, that movie brings me out. I was being chased for what felt like an hour. It was very painful for me. Then all of a sudden, I'm immediately downstairs in my basement, you know, just standing around, the TV's on, and War of the Monsters is actually playing. Why do I tell you this? Because, for whatever reason, the TV was on, and the console was on. There was no one playing the game. It was just standstill. Like the monsters, the player monster was not actually doing anything. It was just there. I couldn't plug in the controller to actually play, you know, take control. I couldn't turn off the power, you know, kind of end my pain and suffering, and I couldn't even, turn off the TV. Like, I was stuck looking at a thing indefinitely, and it was jarring to me. And it actually showed me playing the player character as Ratros in the Century Airfield. It was a very jarring experience as a kid, and one I'd rather not recommend trying to live through. It was very painful. But yeah, that's my connection to the Century Airfield, to my screwed up imagination as a kid. But now we're done with the Century Airfield. For the 7th time, gotta explain that story 3 more times after this, of course. But now we move on to the home of my favorite monster. Battle for Atomic Island! And here we get ourselves a bit of a different kind of mission. Very similar to that of Rossdale Canyon, but not really. Here we get ourselves the Kineticops monsters that are spawning from these little towers. Now this has relevance. You see this icon? There's two towers on the source of the Kineticops power. That's your key as to the mission. It's subtle, but it is something. What are you supposed to do? Go and destroy them. Now, here's my recommendation. Don't go for the first two. Why? You'll see in a second. But come for the towers here, and you can break these in any way. What I recommend, though, is doing a dive attack. Because it only takes 2 shots, and if any of the monsters are trying to corner you, you know, you get kind of a bit of breathing room. You give yourself a bit of breathing room. Like so. See what I mean? Perfect. It's foolproof. So just dive. And then we're already done with 2 of them. Now let's get rid of these guys because they're pissing me off. Yeah, you die. Come on, buddy. I dare you. Get out. And now only 2 of these guys will spawn next. I'm gonna grab the HP before it's too late. And then, get rid of you. Oh hey, I unintentionally broke this thing. Well, sort of unintentionally. Here we get ourselves a bit of a cool gimmick to this map. If you come here to the top of the thing, you can actually charge up your stamina meter. When you do, of course, you get yourself your special attack. Use this for in free-for-all. It is abusive. It is fun. It is amazing. Now, by the way, when the enemy spawns in these towers, get away from the actual radioactor because they'll do their little short-range attack, and of course that hurts. It's okay. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. One more shot. One more shot. No whammies. No whammies. Hey! Get away! There we go, that's 1 less monster to deal with. There we go, that's what I was going for. Just die. Seriously, just go away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, be careful. It's gonna spawn. And apparently that still hit me. That hurts. Oh well, we're making things easier. Throw that there. Reactor is starting to go haywire. One final shot. Cold meltdown. Come over here and grab yourselves one of these little fire tanks. Believe me, this is gonna make things so much easier. Where's the next phase? After we get past this white screen of blindness, we meet up with the PS5 trap monster known as Vegan, the phosphorus map. And yeah, it is weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So here's the way this fight works. It's gonna be constantly spawning these little homing balls that log onto you because they're homing. So this first phase does it twice. If you have a fire truck on you, which I apparently don't. I thought I grabbed it. I call BS. What happened to my fire truck? Okay then. So what you're supposed to do there is if you have a fire truck on you, you can throw it right into the head, immediately get rid of one of the heads. Yeah, no joke, that'd just be one shot kill for one monster head. However, apparently they despawn, or I just somehow didn't grab it, didn't realize it. Or maybe it blew up while I was in the garden. Either way, I call BS at that. So now it's time to just repeat. Just gonna keep doing this. It takes about 2 hits to actually destroy a head. Unless you're using a certain special attack, or you're throwing the fire truck. Otherwise, it'll take 2 shots to get rid of 1 head. Which is very dumb. And then, of course, once it goes back to its head, it's a little pod. These things start spawning. They should try and whip you. Be careful with them. Okay, so let's get throwing more of these at us. And then, there goes the actual head. Good riddance to you. And now we've only got 4 more shots to go. Or maybe it'll be 2 shots, depending on how my, heat breath works against these guys. Because I've never tested that before. I've not used all the long-range specials against this monster before, so I don't know if it's actually going to be effective or not. Will you wake up? Seriously, wake up! I want to fight you. You're being a pussy. Okay, so now it's going to do it 3 times. Here's 2. And then as far as the next one, I'm just going to prepare my heat breath. See how much damage that does. Oh! Not bad. Didn't kill it outright, but not bad. It came away. I was like, running again. Yeah. Yeah, keep spawning. Do as you wish. I just need to survive this next shot. Because if I die here, we're going to go back to fight phase, which is boring. Extremely boring. Alright. Just do it again anyway. Get rid of it. Down goes head number 2. And then I'm just going to let this happen. Because, like I said, if you die, regardless of what your phase ran, it immediately retracts back into its bulb and then sends the vines at you. So if I die now, I'm saving myself a lot of trouble. Now only 1 head remains. And now things get much easier. Or maybe harder. I don't know, it depends on how you look at it. Keep on running, keep on running. And now it's going to do this homing shot 5 times before actually attacking. So here's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. And now, grab last one of these things. Let's get ready to rumble! Actually, now I don't really need to worry, do I? Because I have pretty much full health. I'll be alright. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. For those of you wondering, you can guard those things, but don't do it because it does a lot more damage than it's worth, so don't recommend it. Anyway, you guys gonna come to the floor. Final shot. And thus we're done. The final head chokes on that last piece of rubble, and then just falls limply onto the ground like so. How's that feel? And we get all these battle tokens, much more than the Goliath Prime, which tells you how difficult a fight that can be. But again, if you have your little fire truck, this thing goes by even quicker. Like, much quicker. Yeah. And now it's time for Battle of the Titans! We're actually moving to the big city now, where UFOs are attacking our military base, and the military are doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, seriously, they're literally doing nothing. So, you can actually defeat them by none other than the Robo-Menace. Just... only monsters can actually kill aliens. What are the odds of that? But of course, they sense us, and now they're ready for murder. But unlike the Conqueror and Praetor fight, these guys actually can attack each other on occasion. Not as often, that's not going to happen often, but it does happen. Oh, power up. Didn't realize I was there either. Yeah, I don't score about, as you probably expect, as a amateur when it comes to fighting games, I don't do a lot of exploring with every map. Usually I find one map that I like and then just stick with that. And in this case, well, Baytown is obviously not that. So I don't know all the basics. Yeah, nice try! And I'm gonna try guarding, so back. Yeah, let's get over here. Oh no, he's gonna heal. No! Oh, not the full heal. Or at least a 25% heal. But there's one right here. No! Yeah. That's right. I countered your attack with my attack. We are at the net. Get out here. Come on. Explosive. Explosive. Yeah! A little bit of a nice attention to detail is that when you actually fire and there's live water nearby, if you use live water, you stop burning. Like this. Yeah, see, they blew each other up. Yeah, you can kind of save yourself from the burning. No need for a sunscreen. All you need is water. You're not gonna do that shit on me, that's right. And they're both at even HP. This is kind of ridiculous. I want to end one of them so I can worry about the other. Oh, I think he just killed himself. Yep, there we go. And then we're gonna kill this guy with plasma breath. What else works? Nuclear blast. Oh. Wow! 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 You little blocker. And thus was Baytown. Ironically enough, didn't destroy much of the city, despite being Godzilla, basically. Or the devil, even. Oh well. And now... we go to the most boring map. At least when it comes to adventure mode. Home to Agamo and Magmo! Yeah, first time I actually get a map that's based for two different characters. And this map is incredibly boring. Not even joking here. And not because you're fighting these two. Are very bulky. We also have random UFOs here. Seriously, what is even their point? One thing I'm gonna do, though, is come over here and I'll grab the health pickup. I know that's barely a scratch, but believe me, if I don't, they will. I'm not kidding. They grab those things much earlier than any other monster. It's ridiculous. They're definitely becoming other player AI. They're falling underneath their norm. There we go. Yeah, hey, knock him out though, nice. Whack, whack, whack. Down goes the suppression. Nice try, I'm gonna burn you with plasma. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Tail, why am I not doing a tail whip? There we go. Oh, smoker! Da 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 da. What? Die! Get out! There we go. Get away! And down go the gods of stone and fire. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah. Nothing satisfying like chasing your own tail, huh? And now Togera at Club Caldera is done. Thank the Lord. Because now we get to move on to my favorite. It's Japanese time in Sonopolis. Home to everyone's favorite manga star, Okuhi. I wish we could do that little handstand trick in the game, but apparently we cannot because we're not that awesome. But yeah, that aside, this is my favorite map in the entire game. One reason alone, that's all I need. What's the reason? Well, because there's a battery right up there along with a health pickup, as well as an impaling weapon. There's a random UFO over here. And when you hit the thing, anything, well, shoots a little beam into the water, and as the name of the map implies, a tsunami kicks in, where literally anything can happen. Anybody that's hit by a tsunami is sent to the air. And the best part is because they're so high into the air for so long, you can add your own twist. Maybe you want to do your long-range attack against the guy while they're being launched by the tsunami. Maybe you want to throw a truck at them while being launched by a tsunami. You can literally do anything, and it is amazing. It's because of this map that I know everything about where to find anything. So there's this health pickup there with the battery and the impaling radio tower. You come over here, you can find yourself 2 explosive tanks. Oh, wow, did not mean for that to happen. Well, like I said, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. It is glorious. There's this little building right here, which can actually break. Now if I can just... There we go, just to prove it. But he's gonna heal up. You can go right ahead. I'm scared. Oh, he can heal up. Right in that little corner over there where the Ultra P is standing, you can get a cloaking power-up. It's pretty cool. I love the map, and it will always be my home. And now we get abducted by the UFO. Because I guess we pissed off by throwing things at it. Hey, I would be ticked off too if that were the case. Again, not many battle tokens. But, hey, we've already unlocked everything, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And now, going from the boring map of Club Caldera, the awesome map that is Sonopolis, now it's time to go mediocre for terror and spell. So yeah, you would think that this UFO might be the center of our little fight, right? Well, not so much. You see, there's a UFO that abducts UFOs. Just let that sit in. And thus we get ourselves the official UFO, the mothership. On to the other unlockable character, Milan. And unlike the Kinect and Praetors from the Master of the Bosses, these guys are your insane average enemy. They have the exact same amount of defense, same amount of HP. They don't go down in 3 shots. That'd be easy and make more sense, but no, that's not the case. Now, why is this place stolen me? Well, because there's not much you can actually do here in terms of environment measures. You got your few buildings here that you can crash and then use as one object. Cool. But that's about it. There's not much variety for this map. we were to make this, if we were to compare this to other Smash Bros. Maps, this would be the approximately Final Destination location. There's barely anything to do. There's nothing to get in the way. You're literally just here to fight and use your skills. I wish I would have killed him. And considering this is the home of the aliens, you'd think there'd be more to it, but no. There's no explosives, there's no battery packs, there's not even an impaler weapon. It's just so dull. You wanna know what the worst part is? In all my playthroughs, I actually died twice here. I mean, well actually I don't think I showed it on a camera. Maybe I think the thing crashed before then. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. I honestly can't remember. I tried not to remember that. I died here twice! As one monster! And if that happens, that shows how pathetic you are unless you are on hard mode. But anyway, once we defeat the alien menace, we get escape on the ship that abducted us. Of course, the UFO blows up, and because it blows up, it now sends us straight back to Earth for the final map. Yep, it's final boss time, people! Now I'm interested to see how this works, because, you know, the previous playthrough, I learned something a little new. Maybe a little new. Something I've never tried before. But I'm not going to say what it is until I've actually tested it out. So I can get some extra commentary. So we'll save over this save file for the last time, and now it's time to head to the capital, with Cerebulon, destroyer of... And now it's time to get into stereotypical fantasy sci-fi tropes. For now we have an alien in a giant mech. God, is it awesome. Or at least it would be if it weren't so frustrating to fight. It is what it is, right? So here's the thing. Tails throwing on a little bit of a shield. With that shield on, you cannot hurt this thing. No matter what. What you're supposed to do here is gonna go all the way to the left, and then it's gonna come back here to the middle. When it does come to the middle, hide behind these pillars and be ready for a laser beam. Guard, because this will destroy the entire thing. And then the shield goes down. So now for me to test something. Can I actually... Nope, I cannot. I cannot actually tag it physically. Okay. I can do it with Acmo, but I couldn't do it here. On the plus side, though, looks like my level 3 special attack actually does a lot of decent damage to it. That's good to know. It's good to know that actually it does something. Yeah, it hits. Yeah, might be. Laser beam, plasma beam, burn him to death. And thus goes phase 1. Like Goliath Prime, his body decomposes or just combusts. And now things get serious, because the sprockets fly off, and the little metal ring containing him flies off, and now it's time to get Spider-Man's Dr. Octopus up in this bitch. And now we have phase 2. Probably one of the more frustrating phases, if only because of how it's supposed to work. So the debris from the previous phase is the key to this fight. You're supposed to use this to hit him. You can't really hit him much with anything else. You can't use other objects. You can use a few special attacks, but not all of them. And rest assured, no matter what, you're gonna get zapped at least once during this phase. But don't worry, he does, hop back to give you a bit of breathing room. That'd be unfair otherwise. But yeah, just keep throwing these, and you're good to go. Now, this isn't the entire fight. I'm spoiling that right now. But hey, if you've been watching the other playthroughs, you probably expect that at this point. Him enough times, and thus he falls down and collapses. And apparently in some cases fades in and out. But now it's time for the true final phase. We're on even playing field. This is the true face of Cerebulon, the destroyer of worlds. And he is the ultimate player too. He fights like you would if you are confident enough. He has everything that you can use. He has his projectile attacks, he has his combo attacks, he's got launching attacks. He has charge attacks, he can throw objects at you, he can pick them up. The only thing this guy can't do that you can is a special attack. Unless maybe he has it in normal or hard mode, I don't know. Either way, yeah, he's the perfect player too. But now here's where things get tricky, because he's also got a 12-hit combo for his light attack. Which punches much like the Magmo and Agmo light attack, where it barely doesn't even launch you. It is painful, it really is. As you can see right here, look how much damage it does. Get away from me. Nope. Run, Togera, run! Run, you mother effer, run! No HP! Holy moly! Yeah. I know he can charge right at me, I just know he is. I expect it of him. Or maybe not. Hey, I'll take a little extra breathing room. It works. It works for me. And then I'm burning him. I'm gonna burn him with plasma breath for a little bit. Use whatever I've got left, and do damage to him. One thing you do, which I like to abuse nowadays, now I've realized how this works! Ouch! Oh yeah, air recovery, nice. Bird timing. Get away from me. I like to burn him. Let him bathe in fire. Just lead him into this. Let him roast. If I can just... Where is he? Let's lead him back to the, Oh yeah, he also has his rage mode. That's one of the other things I'm trying to remember. But yeah, let him roast. Let him burn. Here, alien. You want to be roasted? Here. If you do, I'll let you be roasted by Seth MacFarlane. Because he's the king of that. But yeah, just let him get into that, and you're good. Also, I like how I'm almost about to die already again. Jeez. This has to be an all-new record for me. Ah! No! How that hit me! I jumped that! I call foul! Well, now I'm really worried, because I have no lives left. If I die here, I'm dead. And I don't want to be this... And I don't want to die as Togera! I don't want to die as Godzilla! Damn it! I actually want to be successful in life. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! How's that feel? How's that feel? No, don't do that! Don't do that! Run away! Run away! Plasma beam! On! Through! No! Ouch! Okay, just a little more, just a little more, just a little more. A few? Yeah! We're down. And let's hear you begin yourself a trophy for being the adventure mode and for defeating Cerebulon, Destroyer of Worlds. But of course, he has his little seizure moment, and his head explodes, in true alien fashion. And then, wait for it, a little alien spawns from his head, signifying, well, after I wax you, signifying the possibility of War of the Monsters 2, which I really want to come out, even though there's no sign of development for this game. Yeah, nothing. It's kind of sad, because I love the game. It's so much fun. But it is what it is. So, we'll save the game over memory card slot number 1. You don't override your own save file because, well, as you saw, you can actually just reload from this safe spot each time. But you can't override your tokens, which helps. And now, with the final save for the episode, we get ourselves the awakening of Togera. And yeah, this was actually a unique kind of transformation. For you see, the UFO falls into the water. However, it doesn't matter just awaken or transform a mutant. Rather, it reawakens an old monster. The Togera, reborn from the ashes, is back to wreak havoc. And of course, he's gonna eat any humans he sees in his path. And just like that, guys, that was it. If the screen actually would fade to the credits, that was the adventure mode for War of the Monsters for Togera. Now, under normal circumstances, here I've been giving my thoughts and opinions about the game. However, I've been doing this about 7 times now. I'd rather not. I don't want to bother repeating that sort of thing, so I'm actually saving my thoughts and opinions for the true finale episode. Let me get to that. But I guess there's one little interesting thing to tie into. This game. I forgot about it earlier, but I realized eventually that this game was actually the game that kind of inspired me to want to become a game designer / developer. Yeah, because of all this stuff back here, just all this cool stuff, and it's amazing. This small-time game inspired me to want to become a big-time game developer. So, thank you Insomniac Games, and thank you War of the Monsters for inspiring me. And with that, I'll just leave things here and let you guys experience the behind-the-scenes action. So that's said and done, guys. That's gonna do it for this episode of War of the Monsters. If you guys have enjoyed so far, of course, as always, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Share this video with your friends, should you feel the need to. And of course, subscribe if you're new here to the channel, and join the Dread Knights, myself, Spine4, and everyone else in our quest to beat the adventure mode with the remaining 3 monsters at our disposal. Who will we fight as next? You'll have to wait and see. But hey, until next time, this is Spine4 signing out. So, have a great rest of your day, take care, and as soon as these credits roll to the end, we'll throw over to MTU for the end card slate, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.